Good morning, y'all. I don't know if the rest of you saw my page, but I worked all day yesterday. And by work, I mean I sit at this desk and did paperwork. But I was at the shop all day yesterday, which normally by noon I'm dragging. But a lot of that I owe to Amy James. Amy is been a lifesaver to me. I know most of you don't know, but I am self-employed and I don't have insurance, which is why COVID was so hard for me. Should have went to the hospital a long time before I did. But I had bilateral pneumonia, and I've got an extreme amount of scar tissue on my lungs and some on my heart. The beginning of last week, Amy text messaged me to ask me what type of respiratory therapy I was on. And I said, well, I do the breathing exercises. And she goes, no, and she rattled off some names. I can't tell you what they were. And I said, Amy, I don't even know what that is, so chances are I'm not doing it. So Amy taught me how to do some breathing, not necessarily breathing treatments, but massages on my back and taps on my chest and taps on my back to encourage my lungs to move, to get rid of that yuckiness that's down in there. Yesterday, I worked. I stayed up here all day yesterday, and I went home last night and cooked dinner, and we ate dinner, and I woke up this morning and I wasn't fatigued like I normally am. Normally, if I stayed up here till noon, I'm like this, ready to go home at noon, and then it would take me half a day the next day to get back up. But with Amy's help, here I am. And I hope there's no way I can say thank you to everybody that needs to be said thank you to. Every time I thank one person, I think of 10 more that I missed. But if I haven't told you thank you, just know from the bottom of my heart, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. So thank you. There are people out there that call and text message me every day. Linda Pino Frederick. She'll be Linda Pino forever to me. I don't know why, but that's what Mom called her when we were growing up, and it just stuck with me. I've never, even though I went to school with her kids and I know her name, she will be forever Linda Pino to me. But there were several of you. Lois LeBrie, there's no words to say thank you for everything you did. No words. And I dread mentioning someone's name, because then I think of, like I said, 10 more that. But stay safe, people. Stay safe. The social distancing and masks do work. They do work. This virus from hell is highly, highly contagious. I just got a text message. I didn't understand what that meant. Anyway, it's highly contagious. It is not the flu, people. It is nothing like the flu. Other than the fact the flu is a virus and this is a virus. That's where the similarities end. I ain't getting off on that. But just know, the masks and the social distancing does work. Keep a space between you. It does work. It does work. And people, you don't want to take a chance. This virus is like playing Russian roulette. It really is. You never know how it's going to affect a person. I have friends in Viter that maybe run a small temperature and felt bad for a couple of weeks. That was it. And for those of you that don't know, there are 2 cases in Jefferson County listed as no underlying things. My mom is one of them. My mom was very healthy. She had no underlying issues. And being 77 is not an underlying issue. She didn't have diabetes. She didn't have anything. This crap did not attack any part of her body except her lungs. And it attacked her lungs with a viciousness that they tried everything, and it just wouldn't. So there's a young lady in Viter that it attacked. Young lady, healthy, young adult. It attacked her nervous system. So for those of you out there saying we just need herd immunity, let me enlighten you a little bit about the herd immunity. Which one of your family are you willing to sacrifice for herd immunity? Because you're going to herd immunity implies there are people going to die. So which one of yours are you willing to die for herd immunity? I will be the first to admit this wasn't handled right. Not from China, not from the World Health Organization, not for little man Fauci, Trump, none of the 3 branches of government handled this right. Our local governments, when the lead official of our local government doesn't follow the rules, what do you expect other people to do? So I hate that word, so I'm not going to use it. But this was a major screw up on everybody's part. And it should be a wake-up call to us. Don't depend on the government to help you. Because they're not going to help you. They're going to screw it up real good. No, not opening the door. On that, people, I am closed to the public. I have designers that I work for. We still have the Brookdale work from another company that we work for. My shop is closed to the public. I don't want people walking in and out of here. Sorry, that's just the way I feel. I don't care if you got a mask on or not. My doors are closed. And if you need what I do, I don't know what to tell you right now, because it can't be me. Call Jeff at McManus Company or Letitia at Nicolina's. If you need blinds and hard lines, call Joyce at the Blind Factory. I work with all 3 of those. But I'm not... I'm just not ready for that yet. On top of that, the young lady that works with me, Shonda, is a blessing from God, and I will do everything I possibly can to protect her. And right now, if that means leaving my doors closed and nobody comes in here, that's what I'll do. Because she is, while she's not single, she is married, but they have 4 kids. Nope, not worth it. So, for the most part, I am closed to the public. If I can answer questions, text message me. I'll try to answer any questions you have. But that's the way it is. Thank you for letting me bend your ear this morning. On one more note, if you don't have a burial plan, get one. They're not expensive. but your family will love you for it.